Well, good evening, everyone. And here is Tammy and her sister Trixie, Block 20 Northrop Grumman F-20A Tigersharks. These are what if Malagasy aircraft, and they are from the Gulf War period, 1991, which I barely remember. I was a mere 10-year-old, 11-year-old, watching the events unfold on television and being told by my dad, despite it looking exciting, unfortunately people were getting killed. Of course, then there was the images of RAF pilots being paraded on television, lots of bombing going on, and lots of footage of precision guided weapons. Now, these two aircraft here, Tammy and Trixie, represent what at the time would have been very advanced aircraft for the Malagasy What If Armed Forces. These are Night Hunting Tigersharks. They are equipped with the Lantirn system, as used by the F-16 Night Attack and the F-15E. A new system for this time. Late 80s, early 90s was when it found its feet, and they are both lovers of a good night out, but they're always very careful to carry their jamming pods. And the F-20 Tigershark has inbuilt chaff and flares, so if you get too close, they will pop chaff and flares at you. Now, Trixie is wearing the GPU-5 General Electric gun pod. An absolutely fantastic idea. It's the 30mm equivalent of the Gatling cannon in the A10, but a lightweight version. Same ammunition and same destructive power, different rate of fire, and like I said, a lightweight version. It's a fully self-powered pod, and I'll put a link to a video where you can see the specification. It was used by the F-16s. However, they found it was a bit too powerful, even with its shock absorption for the airframe. The Malagasy forces absolutely love this pod. Gives the Tigershark a real bite, and it was trialled on the Tigershark. It's also got a GBU-12 500-pound laser-guided bomb, just by the jamming pod there on that wing, and an AGM-65 Maverick. So a very potent attack aircraft. And these operated as pairs. So Tammy has got the Maverick and a Rockeye cluster bomb. There's the Lantirn targeting and night flying system. The Maverick, a very powerful missile used well in the First Gulf War. And the cluster bomb, Rockeye, is an anti-armour cluster bomb. So these aircraft would operate as a pair. One would be laying down, if you like, suppressing fire, and one would go in to target the enemy forces with a cannon, with the gun pod, or with a Maverick, or the other would run in with a cluster bomb. Depends what they were attacking, but they always worked as pairs. And Tammy and Trixie really went to town in the Gulf War. Their hobbies are blowing up tanks, attacking convoys, and the occasional harassing of an enemy command post. These are finished in the USAF scheme. Now, Trixie is fully airbrushed with just details touched up by hand painting, and Tammy has her top sections hand painted. Now, the airbrush finish is a lot nicer, and I'm going to be trying to do that wherever possible now. These are both Hasegawa model kits with Hasegawa weapon sets, and the Hasegawa F-20 Tigershark really only builds well with the canopy up. When you build it with the canopy down, like this Aggressor one, you see there's a massive void there at the back behind the seat. That void shouldn't be there. It's because Hasegawa have only added the gubbins for the raised canopy position. Tigershark, excellent aircraft, a lot lower payload than the F-16, but a real stalwart of the Malagasy Armed Forces. And yes, it's a light fighter, but these represented in 1991 the cutting edge of the Malagasy Armed Forces, and they served in this guise until earlier this year, when they are being upgraded again. And I'll be doing an upgraded version shortly. But these are lovely Hasegawa models. They build just like a lot of Hasegawa kits, just absolutely excellently. And I've really enjoyed building Tammy and Trixie, and I hope you like them. Beware of night hunting tiger sharks.